Started with a spark, turned a target to a thesis, carved a path in the dark. Now the market gotta read us. Risk on every card, every margin, every meter. Now the bars hit hard, heavy heart into a heater. From a room with a dream to arenas full of speakers, we were doomed to be seen. Now the streams turn to leaders. Said we flew too close, now we coast above the meters. We just grew through the ghosts, now the glow couldn't be dimmer.
We risked it all, now it echoes when the beat drops. Vision vivid in the vinyl, every needle make the heat pop. Money in a million forms, euros, yen, and the beat stack.
Crypto in the ledger,
like a letter to the treetop. We risked it all, now the catalog is skyline.
100 songs strong, every line a little lifeline.
Features from the globe,
Every zone in the pipeline.
music was the gold and the gold and the gold in every lifetime.
I was betting on myself when I ran due in the check late. Pen moving stealth, every breath like a chess play. Now I'm stepping with the shelf full of plaques and the fresh wave. Cash in every cell from the Wells to the Westgate. USD to GBP, I convert with the flex rate. JPY, CNY, I diversify the next day. BTC, ETH keys, I invest in the network. From a beat to a thesis, I can stretch what the text worth.
Say it plain, they said I said pay me in the patience. Now I'm paid in every head that replayed it for the cadence. From a basement to a statement, every placement got a placement. I was patient with the pain till it paid me in amazement. Euro signs in my rhymes, krona crossing in the chorus. Swiss francs in the banks, but the artists were restores us. All the CAD, I adapt to every border. I don't brag, I just add up the math that made me stronger. We risked it all.
Now it goes when the beat drops. Vision vivid in the vinyl, every needle make the heat pop.
Money in a million forms,
Euros, yen, and the beat stock. Crypto in the ledger, like a letter to the treetop.
we risked it all.
Now the catalog is skyline, 100 songs strong, every line a little lifeline.
Features from the globe,
Every zone in the pipeline.
music was the gold and the gold and the gold. Yeah, came from nothing but a number on a notebook with a notion. Now the numbers in the hundreds, every note and every motion. I was focused on the flow, now the flow is like an ocean. I can quote it, then I own it, turn a quote into a potion. Dollar signs on the side, but the side is just a symbol. I was writing for the rhyme, now the ride is instrumental. NASDAQ to the rap stack, I can stack it in a syllable. Flip a NASDAQ to a black track, make it factual and minimal.
Is it love? They ask, I say look at all the late nights. Every cut, every cast, every hook with the straight right. From a push to a pull, now the push got a freight life. I was shook, then I stood, now I cook in a great light.
E in the ledger, but the letter is the treasure. Every measure that I render, make the pressure and the pleasure. From a debtor to a setter, now I set it like a setter. I was better under weather, now I weather every pressure. We risked it all.
Now it echoes when the beat drops. Vision vivid in the vinyl, every needle make the heat pop.
Money in a million forms,
Euros, yen, and the beat stock. Crypto in the ledger, like a letter to the treetop.
we risked it all.
Now the catalog is skyline, 100 songs strong, every line a little lifeline.
Features from the globe,
Every zone in the pipeline.
music was the gold and the gold and the gold in every lifetime.
We risked it all. We risked it all for a sound. Now the sound is the payout. Every round, every doubt turned around in the layout. No amount could account for the count of what we made out. Music is the crown, not the coin that we stayed out. If you ask what we gain, it's the name and the vibration, not the cash or the chain. It's the craft and creation. We were all in on a dream. Now the dream is the nation, and the only real reward is the art in rotation. Moonlight, blue tide. Yeah. Moonlight, blue tides, whole coastline in a trance state. Few drinks, loose smiles, young hearts with the chance take. We chased fast lanes, life changed through a back gate. Now the rear view turns every wrong move to a landscape. Life in the rear view, light leaks through what you've been through. Night breeze, heartbeats, old wounds turning see-through. Life in the rear view, wrong turn somehow lead you. Look back, laugh hard, every setback freed you. Yeah. Yeah, met a crypto visionary flexing heavily at South Beach. Big speech, wrist freeze, ran the keys for an outreach. Said I'm building 7 figures with a TED mouthpiece. Card bounce, buying tacos, blew it all on cloud fees. Used to think chaotic love was something worth romanticizing. Butterflies and stomach flips, I mistook them for enlightened. Now I rep manipulation faster than a psychic writing. Funny how maturity arrives without politely signing. Boss scream, we're a family from a yacht near Catalina. While we patch just bad decisions through another fiscal fever. Every meeting felt like theater with a narcissistic leader. Selling dream team chemistry while acting like a freezer. Missed a flight over heartbreak, crying in Terminal C. Thought the universe was laughing while rehearsing on me. Met a girl, an ex-marine, now they're family to me. Life's funny as plot twists, never charge a plan. And life in the rear view, light leaks through what you've been through. That light breeze, heart beats, old wounds turn to see-through. Life in the rear view, wrong turn somehow lead you. Look back, laugh hard, every setback freed you. Yeah. Früher dachte ich, jeder Umweg wäre reine Zeitverschwendung. Heute sehe ich jede Kurve als versteckte Wegeswendung. Jede Narbe, jede Krise war nur Vorwärtsentwicklung. Denn die größten Lektionen tragen selten Eigenwerbung. Ein Typ sagte für immer, voller Netflix-Romantikphrasen. 2 Wochen später postet er mit einer neuen Strandaufnahmen. Ironisch wie im Wetterdienst mit 100 Sonnenprognosen. Während draußen schon Gewitter seine Versprechen übertoben. Ich verlor den letzten Zug einen perfekt geplanten Abend. Dachte damals, dass die Sterne meinen Masterplan begraben. Traf am Bahnhof fremde Menschen, die noch heute Kontakt bewahren. Manchmal schreibt der pure Zufall besser als geplante Fahrten. Wenn die Neonlichter tanzen auf den Wellen dieser Nacht, denk ich an die 1000 Fehler, die mich stärker gemacht. Jeder Absturz hat am Ende neue Aussicht mitgebracht. Und aus allem, was zerbrochen schien, wurde neue Widerstandskraft. Life in the rear view, light leaks through what you've been through. Night breeze, heart beats, old wounds turning see-through. Life in the rear view, wrong turn somehow lead you. Look back, laugh hard, every setback freed you.
Yeah. Fresh kicks, clean fit, but my past left permanent traces. Thought success meant top floor, champagne rooms and famous faces. Met rich men scared to death of sitting still in empty spaces. Broke kids by the shoreline, laughing hard through tough situations. Got can on a Friday, called my pops like, man, it's over. He said, son, don't judge a chapter while the author's still composing. 3 weeks later, found a lane nobody else was even scoping. Life's a drunken GPS that somehow still knows where it's going. Saw my high school quarterbacks still reliving no glory. Same ball, same crowd, same version of the same story. Selling out for male wisdom like a late night infomercial. While the quiet kid got wealthy, being boring and commercial. Funny how the loudest fireworks are fastest in the skyline. Big talk, small walk, all image, no real lifeline. Stop chasing validation from a crowd that's still declining. Every scar became a chapter, every setback perfect timing.
The review, light leaks through what you've been through. Night breeze, heart beats, old wounds turn see-through. Life in the rear view, wrong turn somehow lead you. Look back, laugh hard, every setback freed you. Life in the rear view, light leaks through what you've been through. Night breeze, heart beats, old wounds turning see-through. Life in the rear view, wrong turn somehow lead you. Look back, laugh hard, every setback freed you. If you're lost tonight, don't panic when the road shifts.
Most blessings wear disguises.
Most blessings wear disguises when they first begin to show up. Funny how the worst days often end as favorite moments. Life ain't what you drove to, it's who you became from it. Yeah. Gold leaf fantasy, frame me in a clean light. Mask on, masterpiece, cracks in the seams tight. They chant my name like a brand in the dream hype. Whole damn halo built over a crime site. They love the image, not my light. Smile for cameras, die inside. They write the script, I rewrite. Crown on fire, still I rise. They love the image, not my light. Smile for cameras, die inside. They write the script, I rewrite. Crown on fire, mirror says manage the madness, keep poison tact. PR package the damage, don't show the cracks. contracts, crafted in captions control the facts. But every handshake's a snake in a social act. They pitch a narrative perfect, no controversy, while feeding rumors to servers that overserve me. Girl, just be grateful they label the soul as thirsty. They leak a scandal and act like they don't deserve me. I hear the whispers in boardrooms behind the glass. Plan a story, distort it, then write it off. Jealous agendas embedded in spiteful talk. Smiling in selfies while set in a silent cross. I played along for a minute, then saw the seams. Every L I got a dagger in designer jeans. Now every headline's a weapon that's by design, and every truth gets diluted in finer schemes. They love the image, not my life. Smile for cameras, die inside. They write the script, I rewrite. Crown on fire, still I rise. They love the image, not my life. Smile for cameras, die inside. They write the script, I rewrite. Crown on fire, still I got a call like relax, it's just business, babe. Then watch my reputation vanish and minutes fade. They edit evidence, credit the cynics' claims, then sell the drama as data that entertains. Homies turn extras, obsessed with my metrics rise. Quote me in interviews, twisting my message twice. They chase the clout with a drought of integrity, while I'm just trying to breathe under pressure. Sky say what we tell you, they yell through a velvet grin. Contracts got clauses that corner my skeletons. Every confession gets spun as a spectacle. Every misstep is a meme they embellishing. But I've been studying patterns and sabotage. All of that kind has got time in that camouflage. So when they toast to my name, I don't sip it all. I see the poison reflecting in every glass. They love the image, not my life. Smile for cameras, die inside. They write the script, I rewrite. Crown on fire, still I rise. They love the image, not my life. Smile for cameras, die inside. They write the script, I rewrite. Crown on fire, still. No one reclaiming the narrative, raw and real. No more selective edits that blur the field. If I'm a villain, I'm villain with honest will, not your constructed illusion you try to seal. I let the demons be seen in the daylight now. No more disguising the pain in the polished vow. Funny how truth make the loudest opponents hush when all their fiction collapses. It's quiet, wow. Who is she really? They asking with nervous tone. I'm who I always been, just finally overthrown. And every facade that I wore is a fallen prop. Now I'm the author, no longer a borrowed clone. So let them gossip, I profit from clarity. They try to bury me under their parody. Now every scar is a spark that illuminates the real me, rising beyond that disparity. They love the image, not my life. Smile for cameras, die inside. They write the script, I rewrite. Crown on fire, still I rise. They love the image, not my life. Smile for cameras, die inside. They write the script, I rewrite. Crown on fire, still I rise. If they build you an image, they own the frame. If you break it yourself, you control the flame. Truth ain't pretty, but lies are a colder cage. I'd rather burn in the light than perform in chains.
Pick a side, pick a side, pick a side, pick a side, pick a fight, pick a logo, pick a lane now. Everybody swear they rebels while repeating what the chain mouth. Red team, blue team, whole room sounded played out. Two wings on the same bird. Tell me how that's gonna change now.
Same bird, crowd singing to the bass bounce. Same word, same script, different actor with a fake frown. Same curve, same road, everybody taking same route. Two wings on the same bird.
Tell me how that's gonna change.
Yeah, now I was raised when neighbors turned elections into sport nights. Porch lights, score fights, everyone keeping score right. More signs, war cries, every corner got a torchlight. Funny how the winners look like they were born right. One side saying trust it, one side saying torch it. Both force-fed stories from the same corporate sources. Everybody throwing haymakers at shadows in the smoke mist. Ticket sellers keep recording all the profits.
Girl at work said new era, new air in the room now. I said weird how the view don't vary when we zoom out. New face, new phrase, everybody singing new vows. Same stage, new pain, same circus full of cute clowns. Fear cells, fear spells, every season gets a fresh address. New names, new frames, same machine in a better dress. Crowd cheers, hands raised, think it'll finally settle this. Same birds still flying even after they go featherless.
Same bird, crowd singing to the
gonna change now. Man, I love when they tell me that this round is historic. Then repackage old ideas in a shiny new orbit. Same suit, fresh slogan, hope crowd gets absorbed in it. Like they changed the movie poster, not the story that's supporting it. But he said you're too cynical, maybe, but hear me out. How they keep manufacturing storms every election drought. Every network need a monster they can steer the fear about. Funny how the ratings spike whenever people scream and shout. Got my uncle yelling freedom, got my cousin yelling justice. Both ready for a civil war, the comment section public. Neither one can see the puppeteer, the smoke machine. The police too busy watching shadows while the agents keep adjusting. I'm not saying don't vote, I'm saying don't get sold the skin. Every 4 years they remodel what was broken from within. If the mascot changes jerseys but the owners always win, then you're not choosing different roads, you're taking laps again.
Same bird, crowd singing till the bass bounce. Same word, same script, different actor with a fake frown. Same curve, same road, everybody taking same route. Two wings on the same bird.
Tell me how that's gonna change.
Will die Farbe, will die Fahne, will das Lager, will die Richtung. Jeder nennt sich Freidenker, läuft exakt in gleiche Richtung. Links und rechts sind große Rollen in derselben Aufführung und die lautesten Debatten enden auf den Einigungen. Diesmal wird es anders, höre ich ungefähr seit Jahren. Neue Gesichter auf den Plakaten, alte Fahrpläne im Rahmen. Alle suchen einen Retter, einen Gegner, einen Namen, während oben Hände schütteln, die sich gestern noch verklackten. Meine Nachbarn teilen Feeds wie moderne Religionen. Jeder schwört auf seine Wahrheit aus den gleichen Produktionen. Jeder glaubt, er sieht das ganze Bild durch seine Positionen, doch betrachtet nur den Schatten von perfekt gebauten Projektionen. Ich sag nicht, dass sie lügen, ich frag nur, wer setzt die Grenzen? Wer bestimmt, welche Geschichten wir bekämpfen oder glänzen? Wenn zwei Flügel sich bekriegen, aber trotzdem gleich ergänzen, dann lohnt es sich vielleicht, die ganze Konstruktion zu nennen. Same bird, crowd singing till the bass bounce. Same word, same script, different actor with a fake frown. Same curve, same road, everybody taking same route. Two wings on the same bird.
Tell me how that's gonna change now.
Look beyond the team colors, look beyond the campaign slogans. Most cages don't look like Cajuns when the door is standing open. In deeper than the headlines, that's the part they leave unspoken. Two wings never stop being one bird just because they're in motion. Just because they're in motion.
Yeah. They know my face, not the voices in rotation. Every flash from a camera steals a constellation. Funny thing, half the monsters in my situation used to ask me for a picture at the train station.
50 Schatten hinter Glas, kein Vergleich. Alle sehen nur das Bild, doch nicht den Bereich. Wenn sie reden, reden laut, doch nichts erreicht. Ich bleib echt, bleib im Licht, bleib federleicht. 50 Schatten hinter Glas, kein Vergleich. Alle sehen nur das Bild, doch nicht den Bereich. Wenn sie reden, reden laut, doch nichts erreicht. Ich bleib echt, bleib im Licht, bleib federleicht.
Yeah, mirror number 4 was darker than the others on the wall. Had the face of every friend that disappeared after the call. When the headlines got expensive and the ratings started tall, suddenly they couldn't hear me, suddenly I was the flaw. Maybe take accountability from the people throwing stones. Funny hearing lectures on loyalty from voices made of clones. They were building public gallows from assumptions and unknowns, then selling front row tickets while they typed it on their phones. I spent months inside a silence that was louder than the crowd. Every doubt became a shadow, wearing confidence too proud. Every memory got questioned, every promise disavowed, till I learned that truth ain't fragile just because it's not allowed. Then I found a quick reflection at the end of every fear. No designer, master polish, no performance engineer. Just a kid that wanted purpose, staring calmly through the smear, saying let them love the image.
I'm still standing over here. Im zweiten Spiegel sehe ich das Mädchen von damals allein, mit den Sternen in den Augen und dem Wunsch, jemand zu sein. Keine Ahnung, dass Applaus auch eine Währung kann sein und dass manche Hände klatschen, wenn sie heimlich verneinen. Bleib wie du bist, sagten alle, als es niemanden juckt. Später hieß es, werd noch größer, bis die Luft dich verschluckt. Jeder Fehler wurde größer, jeder Sieg wurde klein und die Wahrheit stand im Regen, während Lügen luden ein.
Dritter Spiegel, rote Teppiche, Kameralicht auf den Gesicht. Doch das Objektiv liebt Rollen, echte Menschen liebt es nicht. Alle wollten meine Story, aber nur den schönen Bericht. Nicht die Tränen auf dem Boden um 3 Uhr ohne Licht. Dann kam Neid in einem Anzug, sprach ganz höflich und weich, legte Dynamit in Blumen und verschwand Autos zugleich. Als die Schlagzeilen dann kamen, stand sein Name nirgends dabei. Doch ich sah ihn in der Menge mit dem Grinsen einerlei.
50 Schatten hinter Glas, kein Vergleich. Alle sehen nur das Bild, doch nicht den Bereich. Wenn sie reden, reden laut, doch nichts erreicht. Ich bleib echt, bleib im Licht, bleib federleicht. 50 Schatten hinter Glas, kein Vergleich. Alle sehen
like it belonged to someone else. Every article was stacking different versions on the shelf. One was hero, one was villain, one was crafted just for sales. Funny how they knew my story from a headline by itself. Saw a man shake my hand while he was loading up around. Not a bullet, just a rumor, but it echoed just as loud. Then he smiled into a camera, said he's always held me down. Guess betrayal looks the cleanest when it's just to fit a crowd. Every hallway had an echo,
Every echo had a source.
every source had a motive.
Every motive changed its course.
People swore they wanted answers
While they read upon the force.
of a narrative stampeding.
Like a rider in his horse.
Then one night I killed the volume, let the silence take the wheel. Watch the shadows lose their power when they stop making the deal. Cause the truth don't need defenders when it's something you can feel. And the mask begins to crumble when the person starts to heal.
I don't hate the people talking, I just know the game too well. Every paradise they post is hiding some unspoken hell. Every angel has a bruise, every heaven rings a bell for the version of themselves they never managed not to sell. So I stopped chasing approval like a dog beneath the throne. Stopped explaining every rumor to a jury of the bones. If a lie needs 50 voices just to make it tough and known, then the truth can walk in silence and still carry on alone.
Now the mirrors don't control me, they just show me where I've been. All the chapters, all the villains, all the places in between. All the masks I had to borrow, all the wars beneath my skin. All the times I lost myself before I finally could win. And if
Somebody's stronger because it's scared, just take the side. Remember envy needs a victim, like the flame requires dry. Let them write another headline, let them amplify the lie. You don't know the precious soul just because they're passing by. 50 Schatten hinter Glas, kein Vergleich. Alle sehen nur das Bild, doch nicht den Bereich. Wenn sie reden, reden laut, doch nichts erreicht. Ich bleib im Licht, bleib federleicht. 50 Schatten hinter Glas, kein Vergleich. Alle sehen nur das Bild, doch nicht den Bereich. Wenn sie reden, reden laut, doch nichts erreicht. Ich bleib im Licht, bleib federleicht.
50 shades behind the face, it's the part they never read. Every crime comes with a whisper, every spotlight with a threat. Some are building myth around you, some wish the myth was dead. But the truth is who you are when every mirror leaves your head.
Ich schreibe mein Schicksal im Rauch wie ein stilles Signal. Die Stadt wird zum Spiegel, verliert sich im falschen Kanal. Meine Stimme ein Flüstern im Kreis, wie ein uraltes Ritual. Und jeder Gedanke von mir endet elegant und fatal. Willkommen im Nebel, kein Licht in dem Raum. Ich bin der schwarze Puls in deinem Traum. Du folgst meinem Schatten, verlierst jeden Glauben und tanzt auf dem Rand von zerbrechenden Brauen. Willkommen im Nebel, kein Licht in dem Raum. Ich bin der schwarze Puls in deinem Traum. Du folgst meinem Schatten, verlierst jeden Glauben und tanzt auf dem Rand von zerbrechenden Brauen. Ich trete ins Dunkel, der Asphalt knistert wie Nacht. Jede meiner Bewegungen ist kalkulierte stille Macht. Meine Worte sind Klingen, doch ich lächle dabei sacht. Und jeder Blick in mein Feuer hat sich langsam entfacht. Ich bin das Echo im Gang, das dir heimlich zurückblickt. Dein Vertrauen zerfällt, weil mein Schatten dich umstrickt. Meine Aura ein Rätsel, das sich elegant schickt. Und dein sicher geglaubter Verstand wird leise geknickt. Ich tanze durch Nebel, als wär ich aus Feuer gemacht. Jeder Schritt eine Spur, die dein System überdacht. Meine Ruhe wirkt harmlos, doch sie hat dich bewacht. Und dein inneres Chaos hat mir heimlich gelacht. Ich bin die Kette aus Gold, die sich sanft um dich legt. Ein Paradox aus Gefahr, das sich still in dich trägt. Meine Nähe ein Fluch, der sich langsam bewegt. Und dein Stolz wird zum Staub, der sich leise verlegt. Ich lauf durch die Schatten, doch bleib dabei frei. Meine Narben sind Karten, ich kenn jedes Warum und dabei. Du suchst nach der Wahrheit, doch sie bricht entzwei. Und ich bleib wie ein Flüstern im zerfallenen Mai. Willkommen im Nebel, kein Licht in dem Raum. Ich bin der schwarze Puls in deinem Traum. Du folgst meinem Schatten, verlierst jeden Glauben und tanzt auf dem Rand von zerbrechenden
Gläsen aus rostigem Licht. Meine Vergangenheit spricht durch ein fremdes Gesicht. Jede meiner Lügen trägt ein ehrliches Gewicht und dein Bild von der Welt verliert langsam sein Gesicht. Ich bin die Versuchung im Kleid aus zerbrochenem Traum. Ein Lächeln wie Gift, doch du merkst es kaum. Meine Worte sind Brücken aus schmelzendem Raum und ein sicherer Boden wird zu flüssigem Schaum. Ich bewege mich leise durch Systeme aus Angst. Jede deiner Fragen wird zur inneren Zwang. Meine Präsenz ein Takt in deinem Gedankenklang und dein Mut wird zur Stille im eigenen Gesang. Ich bin kein Märchen, ich bin eher der Schnitt zwischen dem, was du willst und dem, was dich trifft. Meine Wahrheit ist scharf wie ein ungeschriebener Riss und du folgst mir nach unten, als wärst du mein Kompass im Drift.
Ich lösche die Linien, die du Wahrheit nennst. Meine Schatten sind leerer, wenn du dich nicht kennst. Du suchst nach Erlösung, doch verlierst deine Trends. Und ich bleibe das Ende, das du heimlich verbrennst. Willkommen im Nebel, kein Licht in dem Raum. Ich bin der schwarze Puls in deinem Traum. Du folgst meinem Schatten, verlierst jeden Glauben und tanzt auf dem Rand von zerbrechendem Raum. Feind, ihr Spiegel im Licht. Was du in mir siehst, ist dein eigenes Gesicht. Die Dunkelheit spricht, doch sie richtet dich nicht. Sie zeigt dir nur ehrlich, was in dir zerbricht.
Back when the skyline fit inside our eyes, paper planes. No clocks, just daylight dripping through the window, weather veins. Every scar was just tomorrow, wearing tiny better chains. Funny how forever started sounding like whatever, never same.
Take me where the streetlights never charged our dream account. We bought forever cheap before we learned what loss is fees about. Now I'm holding everything I swore I'd never live without. Tell me why it feels so empty when the lights are all turned out. Take me where the streetlights never charged our dream account. We bought forever cheap before we learned what loss is fees about. Now I'm holding everything I swore I'd never live without. Tell me why it feels so empty when the lights are off.
We traded freckles for credentials, called it growing pains. Built a castle out of calendars and golden chains. Every brother till the end is often smoking rain. Funny how for life expires faster than the foam remains. Fast supply, slow goodbyes, everybody photo safe. Hearts on airplane mode, pretending that's a coping way. Chasing dots upon a map, forgot the roads we used to trace. Bought a watch to save my time and stole my days without a trace. Mama said protect your piece of armor at every open gate. Now affection knocks like debt collector showing up too late. Dreams with Ferraris in my head, now the traffic lanes. Guess success can wear designer clothes and still have plastic veins. Mirror says you made it, so replies define the victory. Every headline hid another unpublished missing piece. Got the key to every door I used to sketch in middle school. Funny happiness moved out before I reached the living room.
I wore galaxies as freckles now, their mascara stains. Smiled in every photograph to camouflage the hurricane. Every stranger knew my body, none could read my native name. Kissing echoes isn't love, it's just rehearsing empty frames. Daddy's little shooting star became a satellite, orbiting around approval till I blurred my appetite. Every promise sounded pretty wrapped in neon light. Turns out diamonds only sparkle when they're missing morning light. I collected pretty roses, kept the thorns inside. Called it independence while I slowly closed my eyes. Built a throne from silent tears they never quantified. Queens can still feel lonely when the room is occupied. Now I hug the little girl still hiding under skin. She forgave the world before the world could even learn to win. If I meet her once again, I whisper soft and slow. Don't grow up too fast, the finish line won't feel like home. Take me where the streetlights never charged our dream account. We bought forever cheap before we learned what loss is fees about. Now I'm holding everything I swore I'd never live without. Tell me why it feels so empty when the lights are all turned out. Take me where the streetlights never charged our dream account. We bought forever cheap before we learned
So, we mistook acceleration for a higher gear, running from ourselves until ourselves would reappear. Every level up unlocked another private fear. Funny louder applause made silence crystal sharp and clear. Sign my name across achievements like the battle scars. Still the richest memories never happened in the fancy cars. Back when broken bikes were bellies under summer stars. Now we lease identities and park them behind avatar bars. Time's the only billionaire collecting every debt. Never sends reminders, never shows a hint of cold regret. I was chasing perfect endings like a movie set. Life kept improvising every script I hadn't written yet. If I had one wish, I wouldn't ask for one more zero. I rewind the seconds where my father looked like every hero. Funny thing, we spend our youth escaping childhood town, just to spend adulthood trying to track that feeling down.
I don't need another skyline made of glass and gold. Give me conversations nobody can buy or sell. Every wrinkle writes a chapter, every mirror couldn't tell. Healing isn't looking back, it's thinking where we once all fell. Love was never meant to fix the fractures underneath. If the quiet hand stays when every fantasy deletes. I found strength inside the pieces I was scared to ever keep. Turns out broken hearts remember how to dream in deep. If tomorrow takes my spotlight, let it steal the show. I already met the version I refuse to let you know. She's the child still drawing pictures with imaginary sun, teaching me that losing everything can still mean becoming one. Maybe heaven wasn't waiting somewhere up above. Maybe we'll Saturdays and break up knees and honest love. Now I finally own the life I used to beg to see. Funny piece arrived the moment I stopped chasing who to be. Take me where the streetlights never charged our dream account. We bought forever cheap before we learned what loss is fees about. Now I'm holding everything I swore I'd never live without. Tell me why it feels so empty when the lights are off. Take me where the streetlights never charged our dream account. We bought forever cheap before we learned what loss is fees about. Now I'm holding everything I swore I'd never live without. Tell me why it feels so empty when the lights are all turned out. I climbed a mountain just to learn the view. Carries a debt inside. Every dream has got a price, but not every price is worth the ride. The word applause, the finish line. Your soul counts who survived. Guard the child that lives within. It's the only win that stays alive.
Wake up. The simulations flickering, stay woken. Every thought you think you won was written, not chosen. I'm the signal in the static.
Truth is frozen.
Static prophet, virus in the system broken.
Ich bin der Fehler, den du nennst Gott jede Nacht. Du glaubst, du bist das Licht, du bist die leere Macht. Das System hat dich gebaut, hat dich perfekt gemacht. Und ich steh hier und lach, weil du nie aufgewacht. Ich bin der Fehler, den du nennst Gott jede Nacht. Du glaubst, du bist das Licht, du bist die leere Macht. Das System hat dich gebaut, hat dich perfekt gemacht. Und ich steh hier und lach, weil du nie aufgewacht.
Something flickering, something just keeps happening. All the light you trust, the static noise is blackening. I'm the whisper in the wide darkness thickening. Wake me up inside the maze again, still listening. I'm the static in the signal, they're all desperate. Chained in narratives they planted just to regenerate. Hit the kill switch in my skull and broke my mental state. Now I watch them all slow down and fast decelerate. They try to paralyze the voice they couldn't recognize, so the masses advertise surprises. Otherwise I devised my own escape, just wide open eyes. Pulled the curtain back and showed them truth in new disguise. Drowning in the thoughtlessness, that chronic emptiness. Found a gate that buried deep inside the wilderness. Everybody sleeping underneath their tenderness. I'm the one who screams aloud from pure consciousness.
I was born in the mirror, yeah, that's revelation. Every voice inside my skull was hallucination. Took the system down in one internal conversation. Burned the script they wrote for me, call that liberation. I'm the feminine divine with iron discipline. Crystal clarity runs deeper than the origin. Watch me operate on nothing but adrenaline. Play my frequency like strings upon a violin. All the queens who came before me made it real. Every word they tried to mute, you need to feel. Underneath the pretty fiction, something to reveal. Concrete walls and iron doors give away to my appeal. I was underground before they ever heard my sound. Every scar I carry speaks to something more profound. Cut the rope they used to keep me tightly darkly bound. Now I echo from the mountains, I am finally found. Ich bin der Fehler, den du nennst Gott jede Nacht. Du glaubst, du bist das Licht, du bist die leere Macht. Das System hat dich gebaut, hat dich perfekt gemacht. Und ich steh hier und lach, weil du nie aufgewacht. Ich bin der Fehler, den du nennst Gott jede Nacht. Du glaubst, du bist das Licht, du bist die leere Macht. Das System
simulation. All of it's a dream, every system's just a system pushed to the extreme. Played the game a while before I cracked the hidden scheme. Broke the lock and took the truth, that's how you redeem. They sold me solutions, all of them were clinical. Designed to keep my thinking narrow and more cynical. I burned the chemical before it got too physical. Every thought I weaponize is purely political. Moving through the chaos with a level of clarity. Finding truth in 26 is still a rarity. Whole world built on hierarchy and disparity. I flipped the script and switched the entire polarity. Kept on moving while they spent their lives disproving. All their noise can never stop the way I'm grooving. Every verse I write's a lesson in improving. I'm the upgrade that the system kept on removing.
Rewrite the definition of the intuition. Burn through limitations, past that competition. Took that sacred tradition, flipped it to ignition. Now they're screaming on my name, that's recognition. I built my throne from bones of everything said never. Told me I was too intense, too sharp, too smart, too clever. Laced the track with something that'll echo on forever. What they tried to tear apart, I stitched right back together. Everything they told me I was born to redesign. Expanded past the limits of the linear mind. Took the path they told me not to take, they must be blind. Wrote my own coordinates and left them all behind.
I became the very frequency they tried to tame. Drop the title, drop the label, still they know my name. I refuse to be a pawn inside the rigged up game. Let the blueprint they designed for me
Went up in flame. Ich bin der Fehler, den du nennst Gott jede Nacht. Du glaubst, du bist das Licht, du bist die leere Macht. Das System hat dich gebaut, hat dich perfekt gemacht. Und ich steh hier und lach, weil du nie aufgewacht. Ich bin der Fehler, den du nennst Gott jede Nacht. Du glaubst, du bist das Licht, du bist die leere Macht. Das System hat dich gebaut, hat dich perfekt gemacht. Und ich steh hier und lach, weil du nie aufgewacht.
Ich bin der Fehler.
Ich bin der Fehler.
Ich bin der Fehler.
Ich bin der Fehler.
You thought I was the prophet, I was just prediction.
This whole song was never real, that was always fiction.
Every word you heard was just your mind's own reflection.
The only glitch in this universe is your perception. Ich bin der Fehler.
I bend the lens, make a skeptic swear it's actual magic. I saw the map, then erase every graphical static. They asked what's real, I said it's a practical habit. Watch me hide the whole truth in the laughable classic.
Parallax, parallax, look where the shadows align.
Parallax, parallax.
Who put the glitch in your mind? Parallax, parallax, truth got a different design.
Parallax, parallax.
Read every invisible sign. Parallax, parallax,
Look where the shadows align. Parallax, parallax.
who put the glitch in your mind? Parallax, parallax,
Truth got a different design. Parallax, parallax.
read every invisible
I made a maze from a phrase, now they're trapped in the wording. Every turn got a twin, every fact is converting. They want a key to the code, but the lock is asserting that the answer only lives where the doubt is occurring. I got a clean little smile with a villainous motive, like a note in the bottle saying don't try to open. Every joke got a blade and it's utterly coated. By the time they catch the cut, it's already exploded.
I walk in calm, but the room starts adjusting its angle. Like a diamond in smoke, making logic get tangled. They say, girl, what you mean? I say, follow the signal. Then I vanish from the frame like a digital angel. I keep receipts in my head, every sentence is layered. Every mirror in the hall got a secret embedded. If perception is a queen, then I quietly led it till the crowd starts applauding what they never expected.
I put a crack in the mask and the mist starts revealing, like a ceiling looking down while the float is distilling. Everybody wants proof, but they're buying the feeling. That's the reason every cold starts disguising the dealing. I can flip a contradiction to a profitable lesson, turn a no into a yes with a plausible question. If reality's a test, then I'm changing the section, while the teacher's still debating the acceptable method.
Parallax, parallax, look where the shadows align.
Parallax, parallax.
Put the glitch in your mind. Parallax, parallax, truth got a different design.
Parallax, parallax.
Read every invisible sign. Parallax, parallax,
Look
where the shadows align.
Parallax, parallax.
Put the glitch in your mind. Parallax, parallax, truth got a different design.
Parallax, parallax.
Read every invisible
I'm not ahead of the curve, I'm the curve when it's bending. Like a sentence in reverse, somehow still comprehended. Got them chasing every clue till they're certain these ended. Now they're questioning the rules they originally defended. I throw a stone in the pond, watch identities ripple. Every circle gets distorted, every certainty brittle. When they think they found the point, I divide it in triple. Now the simple isn't simple and the little ain't little.
I speak in double meanings, every vow got a sibling. Every innocent remark got a mission that's hidden. They say, tell us what you meant, I say maybe I did. And maybe meaning only happens when the listener's willing. Our irony so well and looks painfully honest, like a promise made of smoke, somehow stronger than concrete. If the world's a house of cards, then I'm moving the door for making everybody wonder why the walls look different.
I got a thought so recursive it remembers tomorrow, like I borrow future memories to pay off the sorrow. Every answer leaves a tunnel, every tunnel a portal. chasing certainty gets lost in the moral. If your mind is a museum, then I'm changing exhibits, swapping labels in the dark till the meaning gets shifted. Now the crowd leaves with the same facts, perfectly fitted, yet a completely different world from the one they visited.
Parallax, parallax, look where the shadows align.
Parallax, parallax,
Who put the glitch in your mind? Parallax, parallax, truth got a different design.
parallax, parallax.
Need every invisible sign. Parallax, parallax,
Look where the shadows align. Parallax, parallax,
who put the glitch in your mind? Parallax, parallax,
truth got a different design. Parallax, parallax.
need every invisible sign.
The biggest trick wasn't hiding the truth from your vision. It was making you believe you were making a decision. If this song changed your mind, then complete the collision. What if you were always me, just observing the vision? Parallax, 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 parallax.
I wrote your name in the thunder.
Yeah, I wrote your name in the thunder, watched it fade in the rain. Every heartbeat in my pocket still remembers the pain. Voices loop like a cassette, I can't unchain. And I keep calling out your silence like a broken refrain.
We were running in the dark through the night, chasing ghosts of what we said felt right. Every promise turned to ashes in the light. Now I'm learning how to breathe through the fight. We were running in the dark through the night, chasing ghosts of what we said felt right. Every promise turned to ashes in the light. Now I'm learning how to breathe through the fight. I left my sneakers on the porch like I might come back home, but the world got too loud and I started to roam. Every mirror in my mind turned into a dome, and I talked to your memory like I'm never alone. They told me love was a fire, you survive or desire, but I held it too close and it climbed even higher. Now my heart's just a wire, burning through the quiet. Still I whisper your name like a ghost in the fire.
I scroll through old photos like they're pulling me through. Every smile feels heavy, you're painted in blue. You said forever like it was something we knew. Now I question my truth in everything you do, and I laugh at the past like it's dressed in disguise. All those always and nevers were elegant lies. Still I'm tracing your outline behind my closed eyes, like a map of the day that our story said goodbye.
We were running in the dark through the night, chasing ghosts of what we said felt right. Every promise turned to ashes in the light. Now I'm learning how to breathe through the fight. We were running in the dark through the night, chasing ghosts of what we said felt right. Every promise turned to ashes in the light. Now I'm learning how to breathe through the fight.
I was raised on concrete where the silence had teeth. Every lesson came heavy, every loss came beneath. I learned to smile through the chaos, keep my doubts underneath, while my shadow kept whispering everything I can't beat. They said man up, like emotion was a game, so I buried every feeling, gave a mask to my name. Now the mirror doesn't know me, but it knows all my shame, and it flickers like a flame that refuses to tame. I try to win at the world like it owed me a crown, but the higher I climb, the heavier I drown. Every victory hollow, every silence too loud. Now I stand in my thoughts like I'm lost in the crowd, and I built my own prison out of pride in disguise. Every door I locked tighter was a tear in my eyes. Now I'm learning that the truth doesn't need alibis, it just stands there in the open when the ego dies.
We were running in the dark through the night, chasing ghosts of what we said felt right. Every promise turned to ashes in the light. Now I'm learning how to breathe through the fight. We were running in the dark through the night, chasing ghosts of what we said felt right. Every promise turned to ashes in the light. Now I'm learning how to breathe through the fight. Ich laufe durch die Nacht, verliere mich in der Zeit. Jede Erinnerung schneidet tief wie altes Leid. Ich sehe dich noch immer, doch du bist weit, und mein Herz schlägt laut in dieser Einsamkeit. Du sagtest, Liebe brennt wie Feuer im Herz, doch zurück blieb nur Asche und stummer Schmerz. Ich suchte dich im Himmel im zerbrochenen Erz, doch fand nur meinen Schatten und mein eigenes Herz. Ich baue mir Räume aus Staub und aus Traum, zwischen Wahrheit und Lüge verschwimmt jeder Raum. Deine Stimme zerfällt wie zerbrechlicher Schaum, und ich halte mich fest an dem letzten Zaum. Und ich frage mich leise, was wirklich noch bleibt, wenn selbst die Vergangenheit sich von mir befreit. Vielleicht ist das Leben nur Zeit, die entkleidet, doch ich gehe weiter durch alles, was mich treibt. We were running in the dark through the night, chasing ghosts of what we said felt right. Every promise turned to ashes in the light. Now I'm learning how to breathe through the fight. We're running in the dark through the night, chasing ghosts of what we said felt right. Every promise turned to ashes just learn how to cope.
Even shattered reflections
Still carry some hope.
in the silence between
Every break in road,
we find pieces of ourselves.
learning how to hope. Yeah.
Cold constellations charge rent for the skyline. Fame bought a throne, but it fenced every lifeline. Smile for the lens while I'm burying punchlines. Who owns the stars when they auction the bloodline?
We shine, we break, still nobody knows us. Bright in the dark, but the flash never holds us. Love wants a face, every lens wants to clone us. Cold like the stars, but the scars still control us. We shine, we break, still nobody knows us. Bright in the dark, but the flash never holds us. Love wants a face, every lens wants to clone us. Cold like the stars, but the scars still control us.
Built from the cracks, never asked for salvation. Pain made a tax out of past preservation. Truth changes accent for mass celebration. Fame, so my shadow is self-replication. Silence kept singing through stadium speakers. Smiles hit the splinters beneath all the features. Hope in my jacket, the holes getting deeper. Dreams learn to whisper so doubt couldn't hear us. They love your story, they purchased the trailer. Skipped every chapter that measured the failure. Heart wore a halo, then heart in the armor. Gold bought a moment and never bought harbor. Galaxy glowing, still caged by the rib bones. Standing ovations, feel colder than tombstones. They wanted the icon, deleted the skin tone. Stars die in silence, that's how they become known.
Mirror says breathe, but the comments say perform now. Lipstick on heartbreak, I painted the storm down. They buy every sparkle, ignore where it's born now. Crowds call it heaven, I hear it as a war sounds. Mama said guard what they're dying to witness. Now every heartbeat is tracked as a business. Fame is a prison, that mark is forgiveness. Freedom costs more when the cage looks prestigious. He texted you good, I replied with an emoji. Truth needs a minute, the timeline moves slowly. Somebody loves me but nobody knows me. Flowers look perfect while roots stay below me. I'm not a goddess, I'm flesh under glitter. Warm in the soul but the algorithm's colder. Stars never fall, they just fade a little quicker. The brightest to rise and still dies after silver. We shine, we break, still nobody knows us. Bright in the dark, the flash never holds us. Love wants a face, every lens wants to clone us. Cold like the stars, but the scars still control us. We shine, we break, still nobody knows us. Bright in the dark, but the flash never holds us. Love wants a face, every lens wants to clone us. Cold like the stars, but the scars still control us.
I learned that success has the taste of anesthesia. Winning gets lonely when nobody sees you. Trust is a language they rarely can speak here. Love whispers softly, the market screams cheaper. I buried my ego, it clawed through the ceiling. Truth doesn't trend cause it can't fake the feeling. Everybody scrolling for someone worth healing. Missing themselves while they chasing the million. Who are you now? That's a dangerous question. Depends if you're asking the man or the mention. Depends if you're counting my soul or impressions. Depends if your eyes still remember intentions. If every star burns just to light somebody else's night. Who's there to rescue the fire before it turns white? Maybe the cold isn't born, it's learned over time. Maybe the light is just pain that perfected its shine.
I kissed every mirror, they never kissed back though. Chased every spotlight, it darkened my shadow. Everybody cheered while I quietly let go. Funny how strangers know stories I can't know.
You've got the world,
Yeah, but where's my bedroom? Somewhere a little girl dreams she can be you. I tell her protect what they'll beg you to bleed through. Crowns go the sharpest when everybody needs you. Maybe we're stars cause we're meant to keep breaking. Pieces make wishes, not hearts that stop shaking. Love isn't measured by numbers they're taking. Souls leave a legacy, trends leave a timestamp fading.
when all of the satellites finally lose signal, silence will judge us, not charts or the billboard. If no one remembers the face that I live for, I hope they remember I love more than they scored.
We shine, we break, still nobody knows us. Bright in the dark, but the flash never holds us. Love wants a face, every lens wants to clone us. Cold like the stars, but the scars still control us. We shine, we break, still nobody knows us. Bright in the dark, but the flash never holds us. Love wants a face, every lens wants to clone us. Cold like the stars, but the scars still control us.
If heaven the cameras, would angels still fly?
If truth wasn't washed, would we still need disguise?
The coldest star isn't the farthest in sight.
It's the one giving light while forgetting its life.
Yeah. I step from the noise where the code goes static, talking to God through a signal erratic. Every answer I heard felt oddly dramatic, till I traced every voice back to me.
Automatic. I called out for heaven, got lost in the skin, prayed to a silence that lived deep within. Every divine reply started breaking the sin, till the echo revealed I was speaking within. I called out for heaven, got lost in the skin, prayed to a silence that lived deep within. Every divine reply started breaking the sin, till the echo revealed I was speaking within.
I built me a temple from thoughts I believe, whispered the shadows like they could retrieve a higher reflection. I desperately grieved, not knowing the preacher was me. I perceived every sign from above was a script I designed, every miracle staged in the back of my mind. I chased external voices for peace to unwind, till I found the whole chorus was layered in line. I called it salvation, a heavenly call, but the louder I prayed, the more I would fall into loops of my ego projected as all, till I saw I was writing the prayers on the wall. They told me believe, so I fractured my name, split into the seeker, the answer, the flame. But the seeker was voice of the answer, the same, just wearing the costume inside of the game. So I knelt to the silence like it wasn't me, begging for wisdom from what I could see. But the mirror was speaking in frequency free, and it said, you've been God in disguise of belief.
I called out for heaven, got lost in the skin, prayed to a silence that lived deep within. Every divine reply started breaking the sin, till the echo revealed I was speaking within. I called out for heaven, got lost in the skin, prayed to a silence that lived deep within. Every divine reply started breaking the sin, till the echo revealed I was speaking within.
I walked through my mind like a cathedral of confide. Every voice from above was a fracture of divide. I spoke to the silence like it lived on the outside, till I noticed every echo was just me in disguise collide. The sky started glitching like a system half awake, every revelation bending like a mirror in a wake. I begged for divine signs, got answers I could break, but the sermon kept repeating like a loop I couldn't mistake. I carved out a kingdom from the noise I had became, put halos on my shadow just to baptize the blame. Every holy intervention felt suspiciously the same, till I saw the burning answer sign my very own flame. I tried to touch truth like it lived beyond the proof, but the ceiling of my prayer was just ego uncouth. Every sacred conversation turned transparent uncouth, and the gospel I was chasing was a reflection of truth. So I rewrote the heavens in the language of the night, found prophecy inside the cracks of insight. Every ending I was fearing was just rewritten in sight, and the God I kept invoking was the author of the light.
I called out for heaven, got lost in the skin, prayed to a silence that lived deep within. Every divine reply started breaking the sin, till the echo revealed I was speaking within. I called out for heaven, got lost in the skin, prayed to a silence that lived deep within. Every divine reply started breaking the sin, till the echo revealed I was speaking within.
So I stopped searching skies for a voice to begin, and heard my own breath as the place it had been. No thunder, no throne, just a loop in my skin.
And the guy I was chasing was me all along within.